What's up, Ghana? What's up, Africa? And hey, what's up, world? My name is Kobby Kyei, the host of Ava Artist Vibe Africa, and we are currently inside Paris, France, and back in our Europe tour. We are here to interview anybody under the creative space. And so, if you are watching me right now, this is our Europe tour.
This July, Artist Vibe Africa, your #1 entertainment show tours Europe, bringing you amazing experiences.
This show seeks to bridge the gap between global partnership and collaboration. The show that everyone is talking about. The show that is here to stay. The show showing on GH1 television, 2:30 every Saturday. And again, DSTV channel 361. My name is Kobby Kyei. I'm the host. Polish till you shine. Artist Vibe Africa to the world. Stay blessed.
GH1 TV, your best experience.
Polish till you shine. My name is Kobby Kyei, the generational thinker, and of course, polish to shine. This is Artist Vibe Africa. But before we start the whole conversation, let me pick this phrase. Now, Africa's aim or plan to unite has been a concern for many generation leaders, from Nelson Mandela to Kwame Nkrumah and many others. There have been many failed attempts to unite our force and synergizing Africa, but politics and governmental agenda failed a course. Why don't we as Africans try arts and culture? We believe a conscious effort to bridge the African arts and culture for collaborations can serve as an engine for a united Africa. Hello and welcome to Artist Vibe Africa. My name is Kobby Kyei. We are going to have a very intriguing conversation, for that matter, on how arts, culture, music together can be a tool to unite Africa. We're going for a quick commercial break. When we come back, I'm going to introduce my guest to you. This is Artist Vibe Africa on GH1 television. Stay tuned. What's up, Ghana? What's up, Africa? And hey, what's up, world? My name is Kobby Kyei, the host of Ava Artist Vibe Africa, and we are currently inside Paris, France, and back in our Europe tour. We are here to interview anybody under the creative space. And so, if you are watching me right now, this is our Europe tour.
This July, Artist Vibe Africa, your #1 entertainment show tours Europe, bringing you amazing experiences.
This show seeks to bridge the gap between global partnership and collaboration. The show that everyone is talking about. The show that is here to stay. The show showing on GH1 television, 2:30 every Saturday. And again, DSTV channel 361. My name is Kobby Kyei. I'm the host. Polish till you shine. Artist Vibe Africa to the world. Stay blessed.
GH1 TV, your best experience.
You are welcome from the quick commercial break. You're still watching Artist Vibe Africa on GH1 television, also showing on DSTV channel 361. My guest is legendary Patoranking. I don't know whether. How you doing?
Greetings, man.
I'm super
good.
humbled to have you.
Thank
I
you
pictured
very much.
myself having a conversation with you years ago.
Wow.
And here we are today. I've been a great fan. I've always been on the neck of Obi to connect me to you.
Thank you.
He was always telling me to cool down, the right time will come.
Thank you,
And I
Kobby.
believe this is the right time.
Thank you very much. And I want to say a big thank you on behalf of my team and I, for the support you've given us. You've been seeing everything we've heard, I've seen, not that someone is telling me. Thank you very much as well.
God bless you so much.
Yes.
Now, let me start the conversation off. You are an icon when it comes to African music. In your own definition or description, how will you define an African artist?
In my own definition, I would say an African artist is someone who unifies people, who tries to use what he has to bring people together. The unification of people is his agenda. Who bonds borders, who breaks borders with his music. I have a song called Bond the Borders, Put Fire on the Borders. We don't want borders, we just want to walk freely. You know, that is who I see as an African artist, you know, and also taking that same gospel, taking that same message to the world, you know.
The African arts and culture, how strong do you think it is?
It is very strong, you know, it is very strong in all levels right now. If you see what the world is saying right now, Africa is the conversation right now. These people want to eat our food, they want to wear our clothes, they want to dance to our music, they want to sing our songs. Like, Africa is untapped. Now, there's a difference between being untapped and recycling the tapped. So they need to tap us first before we're being recycled. So, like other genres of music, they've done different type of reggae and dancehall. We've heard reggae hip hop, dancehall hip hop, EDM dancehall, EDM, like different type. But African music right now, Afrobeat, is untapped. You know, it's just something fresh, and everybody's just, you know, going with the flow. So imagine how long it would take for we to be tapped and then recycled.
Amazing. Now, let me use this opportunity to tell you one of the things that I admire about you. I don't know whether it's a conscious effort, but anytime I watch your music video, you promote Africa, costuming, location, even with a recent music out with
Diamond Platinum.
Diamond Platinum.
Yeah.
You notice that the location, the costume and everything, the creative art chain is not just the musician,
Yeah.
the video director, the people in charge of the costume, the stylist and everyone.
Yeah.
Collectively, how can we, aside the musician, the artist, how can we also push some of these creatives?
Yeah, like I said, it's an Africa agenda, you know, and sometimes you just have to be selfish, you know. We just have to be, we just need to, we have to be sentimental with some decisions, you know, because this is us. Let us sell ourselves. So the slightest opportunity I have to talk about my people or place where I come from, I will. The slightest chance I have to sell myself to the world, you know, definitely I have to rep where I'm coming from because it's home. When all is said and done, the only place I have to go back to is home. You know, so I need to make sure I represent home proper, so I'll be welcomed back home properly.
Good. Now, how successful do you think you become in attempt of bridging arts and culture? Because you are a key figure when it comes to arts in your creatives or in your own in your music journey.
Thank
How
you,
successful
Kobby.
do you think you've become?
Kobby, I say this every time. From when I was in the slum, in the ghetto, I've always known I'll be great, but I just don't know the date.
Wow.
You know? Yeah, I've always known that, like, and even, so at every level I get to, I just know I'm not there yet. I have to keep walking, I have to keep moving, you know? Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Thanks. Thank you.
How can an African artist collaborate with Patoranking?
There's a reason why it's called African Artist. It's for us, by us and for us. You know, I said something earlier. I said we burn bridges with music. You have ECOWAS, you have East African this. You know, like different part of the continent, people still travel with visa, but music is the only thing that travels without visa. You know, so if when it comes to the music making, that has to do with unifying my people. I'm a champion for that, you know. And for me, it's just about Africa. I've always wanted to be tagged a Pan-African artist. You know, I can give you a series of collaborations that I've done from Ghana, you know, from Ghana to Togo, to Cameroon, to name it, to Kenya, to Tanzania, to South Africa, to Zambia. You know, different places across the continent, and I'm still looking at doing more. I still want to do more.
Now,
you know, so
you just spoke about collaboration.
Yeah.
How difficult it is? Is it very challenging getting these artists around, I mean, the continent of Africa?
no, if the music is right, the music is right. That's why you have to move with a mindset of substance over hype. you need to be very substantial.
Repeat that for me again.
Substance over hype.
Substance
Over hype.
over hype.
Yes. So because when you have the substance, you're good. You know, it's the music. You know, and what would make anybody want to listen to you is the music. You know.
Your brand has become a global one. When you sit
Has
down.
it?
Yes.
Because I don't know, you're just telling me.
No, so of course, I mean, you don't know. Sometimes there's a proverb in Ghana that I don't know if you see the ultra synonyms in the chia.
Hey.
The ultra synonyms. So literally, it means that you are the figure. Probably you might not know what is happening at your back, but somebody at your back will be able to tell you that, Pato, do it this way. I've seen you perform on huge stage. Like you are huge, like you're a huge figure.
And to me, I just see it, this is how I see it, like I said, I'm not there yet. I'm not trying to be humble. That's the mind I move with. Like, I'm still coming up. Like, I'm not where I ought to be yet. That's how I see it. That's how it plays in my head.
Now, what do you think has changed about you?
What has changed about me is I've grown, you know. I've been learning, you know. I'm still growing, you know. I think I stopped repeating mistakes, and I think I stopped being scared of making mistakes. When I found out that failure is not the end of success, it's part of success. So I stopped being scared of failing, you know. So yeah, like those are the few things that have changed, grown. Now I eat healthier, you know, as compared to before where I fit chop rice for like 4 weeks. Things are the chop life, you know. Yeah.
So like, do you have like a personal chef who cooks for you?
Yeah. My brother is our chef.
But you don't cook yourself?
Me? Ladies, you can give it a try.
We're going for a quick commercial break. This is Artist Vibe Africa on GH1 television, also showing on DSTV channel 361. When we come back, we'll delve more into art and culture in Africa. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. What's up, world? What's up, Africa? What's up, Ghana? My name is Kobby Kyei, and welcome to Artist Vibe Africa.
Artist Vibe Africa.
Artist Vibe Africa.
Artist Vibe Africa. Artist Vibe Africa.
Artist Vibe Africa.
Artist Vibe Africa.
Artist Vibe Africa.
It's Artist Vibe Africa.
With Kobby Kyei.
With Kobby Kyei.
With Kobby Kyei.
It's Artist Vibe Africa with Kobby Kyei.
So this is going to be the hottest entertainment show to hit the continent of Africa. And hey, I'm going to interview your favorite artist, my favorite artist, and our favorite artist.
Many men shall die because of the greedy of another man, yeah, worldwide.
Ananas, yeah. Ananas, yeah.
Artist Vibe Africa.
You're still watching Artist Vibe Africa on GH1 television, polished to shine. My name is Kobby Kyei, and my guest is a global icon, Patoranking. We are still having a conversation on how we can use art and culture to unite Africans. Now, there's a quote from Bob Marley, or a song, if I should say, Africa Unites. You know that song?
Yeah, Africa Unite.
Please continue for me. So Africa Unite, I mean, it says how good and how pleasant it will be before God and man to see the unification of all Africans. As it is being said already, let it be done. We are the children of Rastaman. Are you Rastafari even though you don't have the dreadlocks?
Rastafari, ever live it, ever fearful. Ja, Holy Manuela King Selassie. Ja, Rastafari.
Patoranking.
Yeah, man.
I love that. How do you do it?
Peace. Peace, man.
Peace.
Yeah, man.
Left or right? Left.
Anywhere, just your heart. Yeah, man. Peace, my brother.
May I say?
Oh, you come like this again? No,
this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. One love.
Show me picture. Show me picture.
Show me picture. Now, so from this symbol, love,
Love, yeah.
do you think that we must, from where you sit, as an artist, believing in art and culture, do you think that we should unite as Africans?
No, it's very important. We have to.
Mm.
It's not, do I think? It's a must done. We have to. You know, you can't preach white and you have a black mind or you have a dark mind. It's not possible. You can't preach love and your heart is full of hate. It's not it.
That record. Mm.
Yeah, so if you're talking about love and if you want the world to love you, that means you need to have love in your heart. You need to love everybody around you. You know, that's why I keep talking about burning borders. You know, for me, doing songs with my counterparts across the continent is not me trying to, you know, it's not a strategy. It is the right thing that needs to be done.
It's a conscious effort.
Yes. It is me saying this is how we should be. You know, like it's okay for a DJ Khaled to make songs with his friends every album. Almost same people. Yes. Those are his friends. You know, so it's also okay for me to wake up and say I want to make collabos with my friends. I don't care if I've done 5 the previous year. I want to do another 5. It shouldn't be a problem. You know, so it's a mental thing that needs to be fixed. First off, we need to just sanitize our hearts first. Fill it with love. You know, so when you preach love, you feel it. You know? Because character is like fruit. When it's ripe, everybody sees it. If there's no love in your heart and you're preaching about love, I'll see it. Stop lying, this man. You know, so it's very important.
One of your records that I always put on repeat is Black.
Oh,
Black Hate Blacks. Black. What contributed to that record?
Everything you could.
Timeless record.
Everything you could think of a black man.
Timeless record.
Yeah, it's happening everywhere. It's not even. In a way, I think tribalism is even is bigger than racism.
Tribalism is bigger than racism.
Yes, in a way, because we the whole tribal war, the whole you're from the east, you're from the north, you're from the southwest. It's a big problem. It's happening in Nigeria. It's happening in Ghana here. You know, like, you see, those things need to be fixed. You know, that's why a song like that is out there to tell you, no love. Like, what we need. You know, when I said, oh, black kill black, too many lies. You know, black feed black, black hate black, black don't rate black. I said everything as it is. There's a part of the song that says, freedom, freedom, freedom. That's what we need, freedom. You know, freedom to love, freedom to share, freedom to see me as your brother. You know, regardless of where you're from. So we're burning those bridges, we're burning those borders with our music.
How can we collectively use arts and culture to build our industry?
It's easy. It's easy. It's one of the fastest growing industry in any economy right now. Across, I don't know, okay, I can't speak for some other countries, but let me speak for Nigeria. Music is huge. In the entertainment industry, not just music, is the fastest growing industry, you know. And if you check my projections, with time to come, with where the world is going, there will be a time music will be bigger than oil, or entertainment will be bigger than oil. Yes. So everybody helps, for all the stakeholders, you know, they need to just be involved. Government, everybody needs to be involved. They've got their own role to play. The same way we have our own role to play, because there's a little to what we can do.
And I agree with you, because I keep saying that one of the tool or institution to push every agenda of every country is the creative. And in fact, the most powerful institution in every continent or country is the creative arts.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of things that we are in the world of audiovisuals. The Americans, we see them to be very powerful because of their movies.
Yeah, they realized what they had and they ran with it. We are yet to know what we have. You know, some people still see musicians as crazy people, mad people. you know. I remember my mom, back then when I started, she would beat the hell out of me and saying, I don't want you to be this. She would see me in parties. And you know me, I want to feel among, I would just hold bottle. And she would come, I don't catch you. When I get home, why, I don't want you to. But when I became Patoranking, one day she said, now only fresh juice they drink. Sometimes they mix some with, you know. So, but we just have to realize what we have and take for example, what Ghana is doing on the tourism scale. It's huge. It's huge. They're talking about from the year of return. Like, I was in Ghana, like I witnessed Ghana grow, like from 2007, you know, from the first ShopRite, the first mall, you know, like I saw it, like Ghana as a growing economy to Ghana being the center of tourism. So there's a lot we can do. You know, they just realize that, oh, this is who we are, and they ran with it. You understand? So
amazing.
Yeah.
Now, in an attempt to unite the arts and culture, do you think that we should have a name for the arts? Like an African art. Do you think that we should have a name for the African art?
You know, another thing is we are very opinionated. Like, we all have opinions. Like, everybody have theirs. And one of the biggest problems is we'll always be coming together and making a decision. For me, I would say regardless of how it's done, let's get it done. If we need a name to do it, yes, let's do it. If we want to do it collectively, which I know is the best way, you know, let's do it. But let's get it done.
So if I even put you on a spot to suggest a name, you don't think that we can come up with a name?
Man, we'll call person company name right now. You know, but it's valid though. What you're saying is valid.
Yeah. Now, on the aspect of policy for the arts and culture, do you think that there should be some policies to develop arts and culture in Africa? Like government policies? Because once we have policies that are backed by the government, it becomes heavy.
There are ways, there are many ways to it, you know. If the policies would be of good to not just an established act, to somebody that's in the village, I want to start singing, it's welcomed. Not policies that would make you start thinking, should I leave music for fishing? You understand? Because at the end of the day, it's government. We know government. We know, Bible says respect the laws of the land. Yes, they own the land. We know what government can do. But if you're putting out enabling policies that would bring structures that would aid to provide results, you know, it's welcomed. You know, not policies that would make me say, yo, you know, it was not like this many years ago. Nah, we don't want that. You know, and you know it's tricky when you are in this space and you hear government involvement. It becomes tricky.
Baby, you're the colo. Oh, baby, you're the colo. Ah, colo. Ah.
Colo. Baby, you're the colo.
Let's go.
Colo. Baby, you're the colo. Your love. Baby, you're the colo. Yo, my love is bigger than the ocean. Pour your skin like a lotion. Loving you is my devotion. Give you girl full potion. Yes. Make I continue.
Your voice is so original. There are some artists, you listen to them live and on the tape is different, but you sound so original.
One of my brothers, I have a brother that's like that. He has never been to America, but whenever he speaks, and I told him, I said, bro, I don't understand. They born you there. His name is Bibo.
Big shout out to Bibo.
Yeah, George Musk. He said he's Elon Musk's younger brother.
Hey. And he's never been to the States before.
No.
But he speaks like an American.
He's been to a different state in Nigeria, not state. And he's like, body oil. And I'm like, what is this? Body oil. I said,
Body oil.
body. Baba, you dey see am? And guess what? By the way, he actually inspired Abule. You know, yeah. Let me talk about him.
Talk about him.
I remember back then. I think I was like, I don't know. I think I was like 16 years old, thereabout. So we live in different areas. I was staying in a place called Ilaje. His place was Abule, and both of us were like Madrid and Barca, like rivals, you know. But in his own area, he's a top guy, you know, well respected. And he's my guy. And in my own area, I'm like the star boy. So he came, he took me to his hood. You know, I remember that, like a street carnival, we just having. So for me, that was a very good memory. And during the pandemic, we're just in the house. So I was trying to write to that Abule beat. So the studio, because we left the office and we had to set up a studio in the house. So the studio was facing his room, and I was thinking of what to sing about. Then I remember that event, and I decided to write about it. That was Make I Tell You Waiting Happen for Abule. So his area, his name of his place is called Abule.
So he knows the story?
He tells me, there are some things that I took out that I didn't say. I know if he was here, he would say, remember I bought you this, you know, but it's cool.
And that song was huge.
Yeah, massive.
Very huge. Kolo Kolo. We've spoken about your voice, Chester. Now, one of the magic elements you have in your writing is your music arrangement.
Thank you.
And anytime you release a record, for me, what goes into your creative process, especially as you are speaking about the Kolo Kolo, what went into the creative process when you were writing the whole idea?
Yeah, you know, earlier when you asked me one question about policies, you know, there was something I forgot to say. You know, I was going to talk about creative freedom. It's very essential. The fact that you don't have any limitations in writing and, you know, putting your pen together. So for me, I'm blessed to imagine the things I want to think about, I want to sing about, you know, before writing them. You know, it's very important I visualize everything I want to write, because this is my creative process, very easy. For the ones coming up, you know, and anybody that likes to use it, it's easy for me. There's a visual. I visualize what I want to sing, and then I take it to painting. I paint it in my heart. You know?
Wow.
Then I write it. Then I sing it. Then when I sing it, now we have to shoot that video I saw earlier. That's the only way to make sense. So that's why the visuals stand out. Yeah.
You are deep, you know?
But don't be like that, my brother.
Amazing conversation. So you had Diamond Platinum.
Yeah.
On that record. And the chemistry.
Diamond is my guy. A very good guy.
Did he sent his voice, his verse, or you guys were in the studio?
Yeah, he sent his verse. But we're in the studio in Paris, you know, like few months after the record was done, you know, but we've got songs together, like more songs, you know, and he's somebody I respect and he respects me as well. And we're very good friends, you know, behind the scenes.
Went to Tanzania to shoot the music videos. What influenced the location?
I just wanted a different scenery, like, you know, different scenery.
How's the song doing on the digital platform? For me, I mean, I've been following. I love that record. I told Obi, masterpiece. It's doing so well on YouTube. But for you, probably it might be very satisfying to me.
Yeah.
But from your camp and your team, how's the song doing for you on other digital platforms?
Yeah, well, going well. We're thankful, you know. We're pushing. We're still working. You know, I know it's done some couple of millions under 1 week. Yeah, about 3 million views in a week. Yeah, but we want more. Like, for me, it's not even the numbers. It's the lives, the people
impact.
singing out there. I want to get everybody singing it. you know. So we're just taking it one step at a time.
Let's give credit to the people who came together to form that magic or that record. First of all, who produced the song?
Yo, big up Willis and Biggie Jazz. They produced the song. Dami Twitch directed the video for Polar Films. And big up Diamond Platinum, you know, the whole crew in Tanzania, you know.
Do you know the
big
name
up
of the
Nancy.
dancers?
Nah.
The stylists? Okay.
The stylist, big up Anita. No, Anita is the art director. Victoria, yeah, the stylist. Udwak, the stylist. Big up Nancy Sime for playing that wonderful lead role. And big up God Almighty, you know, for making everything possible. The weather was good, everything went well.
Now, at which point do you tell yourself and your team that this record has gotten the mileage that we want? Let's release another one.
No, I don't tell them. They tell me. So this question should be for them.
So they tell you to release?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, they tell me it's time we release, not me.
Mm.
Yeah, my job is to record, create the music.
My name is Kobby Kyei. You're still watching Artist Vibe Africa on GH1 television and also showing on DSTV channel 361. My guest is Patoranking. We're telling ourselves when we come back, this is a segment that I love so much. Out your comfort zone. So let me explain a bit of this segment, then we are done. The out of your comfort zone, you are a musician. So I'm going to ask you questions that are not related to music. Are you ready?
Can it be football, please?
You want football questions?
Please. Can you try me on that?
Okay, I'll try you on that. So, my name is Kobby Kyei. My guest is Patoranking. Out your comfort zone. We're turning. We'll come back. Let's see. You're still watching the generational thinker, polished to you shine. I've told you, this show, we don't entertain sensationalism. We don't entertain negativity. It is all about African music. It is all about bridging the gap with arts and culture, global collaborations. My guest today is a global icon. And if you're going to have a conversation on African arts and culture, I'm super happy, the whole team, to have him on the show. Patoranking, going for the last segment of the show, as I mentioned earlier, out your comfort zone. I'm going to ask you questions that are not related to music so that viewers will know, oh, okay, so Pato is a musician, but in spite of that, he has knowledge when it comes to other things in Africa. Are you ready?
Yeah. Round one.
Round one. Brain. What is the tallest mountain in Africa?
Mount Kilimanjaro.
Number two.
Kobby, I get them. Womb.
Mention 3 countries in Africa that speaks Swahili.
That's easy. Kenya, Tanzania,
if you don't know.
Somalia. Somalia. South Sudan. No.
Viewers watching on the African continent, is he right or wrong?
Kenya, Tanzania. Uganda don't speak Swahili. No, hold on. No. Kenya, Tanzania. 3.
Yeah, 3. Or you want us to limit it to 2?
2. If it's 2, it's Kenya and Tanzania. That one is straight.
Number 4. Mention 3 African local food that must be pounded before you eat.
Hey. Okay, there's pounded yam from Nigeria. There's fufu from Nigeria and Ghana. There is pap in South Africa. Yeah, from South Africa. I think there's ugali from the eastern part of Africa.
I
Yeah.
asked you to mention 3.
Oh, 3, I don't forget. So there's fufu, pounded yam, and
that of South Africa.
yeah, pap.
Now, mention 3
I
typical.
don't know. Wait, hold on. No, I don't think pap is pounded. Though. No. I'll go for. I don't know the name, but I know there's a food in Zimbabwe that is made with cassava. So definitely, cassava is pounded, it's not fried.
When a typical African mother calls your name 3 times, what does that mean?
Your own is finished, you are gone. Just if I don't come to the house. They make a pato, and they not like this. See, just travel or start crying in advance.
So what an African mother mentioned him 3 times. Deadly.
Your own not finished. You're gone.
Can you share? And I mean, do you have any past?
I just told you now. Like
experience?
this question is you are bringing back memories. In fact, my body is hurting me because I'm seeing some beatings.
Pato.
Hey! You know, we live in a compound. You know, they shout and the whole compound will hear your voice. So when you're walking, the neighbors, they are looking at you like this.
Wow. Now mention 3 typical African snack.
Puff. From Nigeria. Buffalo.
I was expecting that.
Ghana. Mandazi.
What float?
There's Mandazi in Uganda or Kenya. You have it.
Now, if the Nigerian national football team is called Super Eagles, mention the name given to the national football team of the following. South Africa.
Bafana.
Tanzania.
Tanzania next.
Gambia.
You want to kill me now, bro? Come on. Come on. Tanzania. Is it not the Eagles of Tanzania?
Senegal.
Hey, Kobby.
Oh, Senegal, you should know.
Lions of Snow.
Something Lions. Oh, try.
Lions of Senegal.
Lions of Senegal.
I don't say this thing, they don't put up for that social media, they do pow. My own don't finish today.
Togo.
Hey! Hold on, let me call Adibayo. Where's my phone? I need to call him. He's my friend. I need to call him to bail me out.
Ghana.
It's dark here, so if you look up, it is black. And what is up there? You can see stars, right? So, and where are we?
So, Dark Star of Ghana.
Black Star. That one, if I feel that one, maybe they all lock me up.
My guest has been a global icon that I respect so much, and I'm wishing him the very best. Before we go, share with us your final words and where we can find the new song and, of course, all your records.
Yes, this is Patoranking, and I want to say thank you, Kobby. Thank you for watching. Go get my new record, Patoranking, featuring Diamond Platinums, on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, everywhere. It's out there online. Go. If it's if not movie advert, you hear, grab a copy now. Grab a copy now. So so go grab your own copy. You know, it's everywhere. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Patoranking Fire. Follow me on Facebook at Official Patoranking. And yeah, that's it.
When are you leaving Ghana though?
Soon. Yeah.
I've got a surprise for you. Let me know when you go. I've got Caveman watch for you. This is made right here in Ghana.
Oh, big up Caveman, you don't know.
So I'll get you one before
Thank
you
you
go.
very much. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you. And also you a trip to Lagos. He's gonna come to Lagos and he will film it. Will you film your experience in Lagos?
Documentary, I love taking documentaries.
Live.
God bless you.
Thanks, man.
I want to say a big thank you to the whole team. Artist Vibe Africa, Governor Kwame Nana for Augustus. Pilolo was here today, and the rest of the team who came to support. This is Artist Vibe Africa, showing every Saturday on GH1 television, 2:30 p.m. Also showing on DSTV channel 361, our YouTube channel, Artist Vibe Africa. My name is Kobby Kyei. I'm the host, and make sure that you don't give up. African youths, think positive. Be a generational thinker. Don't disappoint your family. Don't disappoint your continent. Don't disappoint yourself. Next week. God bless you. What's up, Ghana? What's up, Africa? And hey, what's up, world? My name is Kobby Kyei, the host of Ava Artist Vibe Africa, and we are currently inside Paris, France, and back in our Europe tour. We are here to interview anybody under the creative space. And so, if you are watching me right now, this is our Europe tour.
This July, Artist Vibe Africa, your #1 entertainment show, tours Europe, bringing you amazing experiences.
This show seeks to bridge the gap between global partnership and collaboration. The show that everyone is talking about. The show that is here to stay. The show showing on GH1 television, 2:30 every Saturday. And again, DSTV channel 361. My name is Kobby Kyei. I'm the host. Polish till you shine. Artist Vibe Africa to the world. Stay blessed.
GH1 TV, your best experience.